Today's video 3 starts on page 6. We're continuing with translations, which we know the word that reminds us of translations is slides. I would like you to do this question number 1, Ms. Milano, on your own. You should be able to do this. We just did this in class today. This is in your B volume of your textbook, chapter 8. So I'm going to go down to the bottom of the page where it says, so do that question, number 1. If there is no graph in front of you, you can complete a translation with simple addition. If you want to translate the point A, 1, 1, 5 units to the right and 4 units down, you would add 5, because right is adding positive, to the x coordinate, and you would subtract, because going down the y-axis is like subtracting, it's adding a negative, from the y coordinate. So with the coordinate notation, that means that x, which we know was 1, 1, we would add 5 to it, and the y, we would subtract 4. So there's the coordinate notation. Which directions are you moving? Well, they told us right and down. Right and down are the directions we're moving. And it doesn't matter if you say down and right or right and down. That's fine, the order of those. What are the new coordinates of A prime? Well, 1 plus 5 would give me 6, and 1 minus 4 would give me negative 3. Let's try this question together. A triangle has coordinates 2, 1, 3, 2, and C is 1, 4. It's moved under the translation 2 units to the left and 3 units up. Find the coordinates of the image of the triangle A prime, B prime, C prime, then state the new coordinates of any point. Well, you can see that I filled this in for you. When we're going to left, that's like subtracting 2, so that's why it says x minus 2 here. And 3 up is like adding 3. So each time I'm doing minus 2 and plus 3. So 2 minus 2 would give me that 0 in A prime, and 1 plus 3 is 4. So you can see those are here. 3 minus 2 is 1, and 2 plus 3 is 5. 1 minus 2 is negative 1, and 3 plus 4 is 7. Any point would be the coordinates x minus 2, comma, y plus 3. Next question. A crane is moved on a cargo pallet from ABCD to other positions on the ship's deck. Find the coordinates of the prime, A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, so the first translation, that moves each point P and Q to P plus 4, so we're going to the right, and Q plus 1, we're going up 1. Copy and complete the table. So it's right here for us. So we're doing plus 4 and plus 1. Well, negative 2 plus 4 is 2, and 1 plus 1 is 2, and B plus 4 and plus 1. So 0 plus 4 would be 4, and 3 plus 1 would be 4. C, 2 plus 4 would give us 6, and 1 plus 1 would give us 2. And D, 0 plus 4 would give us 4. And negative 1 plus 1 would give us 0. So on the bottom of the page, you're going to draw in on graph paper A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime. So I'm going to do that. Follow along with me. So A prime was 2, 2. B prime was 4, 4. Oh, I might as well label them as I'm going along here. C prime was 6, 2. And D prime was 4, 0. So make sure you got all those prime marks. Then using a straight edge, please, connect those points, A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime. And you can see that I have a similar shape. So that's what the graph paper would look like with those on it. Now the next question says the position of A double prime, B double prime, C double prime is shown also. So that's this lighter blue, looks like it's a rhombus here on the coordinate axis. So we have state the new coordinates of any point x, y under the translation from the original red to the double prime here. So how would you move this red rhombus to this one? That's what it's asking you. So I take each point. Be careful that you're starting with the same point. A would go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. So that would be x minus 4. And 1, 2, 3 up, 3 for y. Let's check another point to be sure at that. If I start at B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that works. C, 4 to the left and 3 up. So it's x minus 4, y plus 3. How did you move that? The next problem, next page, on page 8. The base of a box is at ABCD. It is moved by a translation to a new position. Oh, I would like you to do this. So you do this one on your own. Pause the video and complete it. Question number 5 says, a computer program T instructs a robotic arm to move an object on a coordinate plane 2 units to the right and 3 units down. So I know that's x plus 2 and y down minus 3. The object at point P is translated by T, by this transformation, to point P prime. Find the coordinates of P if they give you P prime. So they've already done the transformation to get the P prime. We're working backwards. So you have to work backwards on this, which means we would do the inverse of my x plus 2. We would do x minus 2 and y plus 3 to get the P, the original P. So 3 minus 2 would give me 1, and 3 plus 3 would give me 6. So now I could check, and I could add 2 to my x and follow it and see if I get back to my P prime over here. So 1 plus 2 is 3, and 6 minus 3 is 3. So to figure out what the original was before the image, you work backwards. And the last question here, number 6, y equals x, show me M and B. I want you to graph this. I want you to do both of these lines on the graph paper. And that's it for today's video.